Hey everybody, Steve Marks here from Blackstar UK, hanging out in Pontypridd at A Strings. Nice to see you, thanks for tuning in. I'm here today to show you a little demonstration of our brand new HT Venue MkII amplifier. This is the 60 watt 1x12. It's a brand new re-engineered range. The previous range is coming up to about 7 years old now, so it was time for a new version, so to speak. So just to break things down for you simply, we've got a clean channel comprising of volume, bass and treble with a voicing switch. This lets you switch between more American style cleans and more British style cleans. Then we've got Overdrive 1 and Overdrive 2. Each of those have two separate voices as well. And then we have our EQ stage for the overdrives, including Blackstar's patent ISF, infinite shape feature, which lets us dial in more of a British style sound or more of an American tighter sound, and that's a specific choice of yours. Then we've got reverb with two switchable reverbs between a room and a plate reverb, which is really unique. We've got a presence control and then a master control as well. And then we've got a brand new feature on this range, which is a 10% power reduction. So this 60 watt combo can be reduced to 6 watts, and it's a power amp reduction, so all that preamp goodness that we love still stays remaining. This is the optional FS14 foot switch. They do come with a foot switch, which is a two-way, which gives you channel and voice options, but the larger optional foot switch gives you all your channel options with 2 LEDs per channel. We have a boost, which is a 6 decibel power amp boost, and then switchable reverb on or off. So just to show you exactly what's happening with the clean, if we refer back to that, if I just start with a single call tone, and then I will run from the first clean voicing, which is more like an American, over to our more British style sounds. The same again on a humbucker. Super versatile, lots of tones going on with just some simple changes with pickups there. So if we leave the voicing on the clean to the red LED, which is the more boutique British style voicing, and then we can jump to our overdrives, what will happen is it will intelligently remember the channel choice that we were on previously. So when we revert back to clean, it will revert back to the channel voicing that we left on. So over to our overdrive voicing number 1. Over to voicing number 2 from 1. So what you can see is happening there is that we're getting much more of a tight focus tone with the secondary voicing. Now you could look at this amplifier as being a bit like a Swiss Army knife. You don't have to use everything, but there's some really interesting things going on. So if you're more of a classic rock blues player, you would probably revert to the green LED, the classic voicing, and maybe have OD2 as just a bit more of a volume push with a bit more gain there. So here's that example from OD1 to OD2. A little bit more saturation there, but if you were the metal player, you might well be in the red area on both channels. So here we go with that. So you can really voice it to exactly how you want to play. Really cool. And like I said earlier, back to clean, it's on our more boutique voicing. The LEDs really let you know where you're at in a live environment. So onto the boost. The boost is a 6 decibel power amp boost. It's not any more gain or anything like that. So even if you're on a clean tone and you need a lift out of the mix, it'll give you that without adding any extra gain there. So on the clean, for example, depending on how you're listening to that, you should really feel a change in the volume. Onto the overdrives, if we're maybe on the classic voicing and we want a lead boost, it will give us that too. Back to our rhythm tone. Finally, on the front panel here, we've got switchable reverb. Now there's 2 reverb choices. If I go back to the clean sound, just to show you, and I increase the level of the reverb here, what we're on currently is the first choice of reverb, which is dark, which is simulating kind of like a room reverb. Okay, so I can switch at the back here to plate, which is a longer decay. And again, you can choose whichever suits you. On the rear panel, we have a balanced line out, a standard line out jack. So the first one is XLR. We have USB, which is a 4-channel USB output. So this is essentially an interface as well as being a valve amp, which will give you a dry signal, a wet signal, left and right, whatever you need to manipulate in your DAW. We've got Celestion loaded in here, EL34s in the power amp. It's a classic British design with a lot going on, so you can really tailor it to your needs, and available at A strings by specific order. So make sure you call the guys. Thanks for watching. I've been Steve. Come down to the store and check it out.